Hello, this is Greg Allison, Green Greg's Garden and Worm Farm, coming to you on the first day of spring in the waning hours. I'm going to show you how to feed and water worms. And it's pretty simple. Here's a little worm bed, one of my sled bed worm beds. So I got something in there I got to get out. What is that? Piece of tape. Probably left over some cardboard that was fed to the worms. Alright, look here, guys. All these little baby worms. I'll be selling worms soon. Got a lot of little babies in here. So, let's see, they just hadn't grown up much yet. So we gotta let them grow a little bit more. About a month, these worms will be full grown. But what you can see, there's no feeding here except around the edge, which means they've ate everything up, so they need to be fed. You don't want to feed worms more than they're going to eat in a couple of days. Somebody had overfed them at one time. But the way to feed is you just throw it out. This is chick starter crumbles. I think that's what it's called. Show you. So it's chick starter. You can also use hen layer crumbles, but this is just the chick starter. It's just nothing but ground up corn, really. But I get the non-GMO. All right, that's pretty heavy, especially where I got it over in that corner. That's a little too heavy. That won't be ate up. That's enough. That's more than enough. But this is what I'm feeding. Just got in that bucket so I can get out here real easy. Now I used to come out here with like kitty litter boxes. I'd hold them on the edge of the bed, and I used to just spread the water out with my hand until I found a really good deal at Dollar General on a bunch of these flowering water and things. So this water is all dechlorinated, and all I'm doing is moisturizing this feed. I don't get the bed too wet, because wet beds attract a lot of other insects and bugs. Now, as I've told you before, the worms like and need moisture in the bed because that's how they breathe. They breathe through their skin. They take the oxygen in out of the moisture and put the CO2 back out. Worms don't have lungs, they breathe through their skin. Technically they don't drown, but they might die from buildup of carbonic acid on their outer skin as they're submerged in water. So that's why people think they're dying underwater. But they can live underwater for a fair little bit. So support my channel. It's time to garden, guys. Go True Leaf Market. Check it out right now and get your seeds there. Subscribe to my channel, bang the notification bell, and click all, because I'll be doing more videos on worms. And also, my friends, what you need to do is, if you want to buy worms, I'll be selling worms hopefully mid to late April. I got to redo my website. These guys got to grow up a little bit more. Got a few other things to do. And I'm going to have to test and see how the post office is doing with it. I want to make smaller shipments at first. I'm not going to sell the big orders right off the bat, because those are the ones I had the most trouble with, the post office. Never had any trouble until last year, and then it just went awful. Went awful. And that was after, you know what, hit the fan, and the bug broke out, and everybody started buying everything online. Made Amazon rich, but those of us that were shipping live critters have had nothing but nightmares out of that. So, yeah, we'll be selling worms, and when I do, www.greengregs.com. The website is down now, but when I start selling worms, it'll come back up. Yeah, if you sell those blue bottles there, that's those were given to me by a guy. He tried to sell them to me at first, and he just gave them to me. Thought I could build a greenhouse out of them. Well, I thought they would be, I don't know, plants need a blue color. That's one of the colors plants need. So if they're filtering out blue, it may not work for a greenhouse. But I got all the lids to them, and in an emergency bug out situation, I'd be able to bottle a whole lot of water, and I got a well. So I might have something going on by supplying people water, right? Maybe. So you got to think ahead a little bit like that. And I got a lot of windows here to be building some greenhouses and things with. So there'll be a lot more videos on this channel. But I do a lot of videos with proposition to help you survive, thrive, and stay out of the hive. That's why you need to subscribe to my channel. And a lot of them are about eating the weeds and trees, including pine trees. I got a video on that. I got videos about wild medicinals, gardening, worm farming. And I do a lot of videos on just what's going on in the world, because you really need to know what's happening so that you can be prepared. It's part of my keep eyes wide open and head on a swivel series. It's too broad of really topics for most channels. I probably shouldn't do it, but I do. So please subscribe to my channel, bang the notification bell, and click all. And again, go to my link to True Leaf Market. And hold on, guys, I'll be selling worms soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.